assessments being at the very top of the market back then, and now it comes down. So here in Florida, we don't wait for that long a period of time. We move with the market, and as you all remember, the market has changed significantly over the past number of years. Back in 2004, the tax roll, the total tax roll, this is 2004 for Hillsborough County, the value, the market value was about $80 billion. And it grew, and it grew, and it grew, and it got up to about $130 billion. Well, now it's back to about $80 billion. So that's the bubble that everyone talks about, where it went up like a rocket or a roller coaster and it came down the other side. And we're about where things were back in 2004-ish. So that's the process we're going through. As we're seeing in the marketplace, during that period of time, a tremendous amount of inventory came on the market, and then it became a matter of supply and demand. Plenty of supply, very little demand. That has shifted significantly with some of that inventory being reduced, and frankly, this concern of the shadow inventory of foreclosures that may be out there. There are some people that are saying, well, that's great, bring it on. We need the inventory because it's just not what it was at one time to find our clients what they're trying to find out there. So we're seeing that happening in the marketplace. Now, to kind of walk you through the steps of what we go through on our side is each and every year that revaluation begins in January, because we revalue for this year, for 2012, based on what happened in the market in 2011. So we're looking back the entire calendar year, again, by Florida law. When you get a mortgage or you're trying to process a loan for your client, fee appraisers, those local fee appraisers that are hired, love to have sales transactions that took place last week, last month. We're prohibited from using those. We can only use those transactions for our analysis, for assessment purposes, on what happened in the prior calendar year. So when your clients say, why is the assessment this, but this is the current market, it's because the assessment on our books for government purposes is based on what happened quite a bit of time ago. We send out the trim notices, those notices that everyone, I call them love notes from Rob. Everyone gets a trim notice in August. Well, by the time you get it in August, and it's based on information from the prior year, some of that information came from even January and February of the prior year, it's older information. But again, that is by Florida law. That's the way we are required to do our assessment process.